What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Chaos Child. We're here with blonde hair girl and brown hair girl inside the clinic.
どうして彼女
And for some reason, brown hair girl knows about the underground torture science basement in the hospital, of Aw Hospital.
それは、その、ね。
Kurusu paused and looked away. And then she showed me the phone in her hands.
これよ。
There was a picture on the phone. A happily smiling boy and two girls. The picture was old, but I recognized one of the girls as Kurusu and the boy as Kawahara. And there was a girl with them who had very gloomy eyes. It was without a doubt the girl whose data I'd seen in the facility, the one called Minamisawa Senri.
そうか思い出した南沢って名前どこかで聞いたことがあると思ったんだ
It was during the culture festival. Kawahara had said.
特に俺とあともう一人地震で死んじまったけど南沢ってやつはいつもクルスと一緒にいた3人でよくつるんでたんだよ
川原くんが言ってた南沢って子が一緒だったって
そう。この写真を撮った頃の私たちはいつも一緒に遊んでいたのよ。
Minamisawa, who had been subjected to those awful human experiments, used to be Kurusu's friend.
千里はね、毎週日曜日にあの病院に通っていたわ。
じゃあクルスは
The back of my throat had gone dry and hurt terribly.
クルスはあそこで何が行われていたのかも知ってた
Kurusu bit her lip and slowly nodded.
当時子供だった私にはどうしようもなかったの。それが悔しくて悲しくて。
Kurusu looked down. Her face was twisted with pain, as if she was being tortured. She was a girl with a strong sense of right and wrong. Knowing that her friend was being experimented on must have been terrible. Did Kurusu maybe go through the same trauma that I did?
でも今はもう子供じゃない。逃げるわけにはいかないわ。私も事件のことを知っておかなきゃいけない。そうじゃないと誰も守れない。
クルス
有村さん、お願い。全部教えて。
Was that really the right thing to do? I put Kurusu in danger before, and now I was sending her down a dangerous path again.
仕方ないですね。
She's just bandwagoning. I guess we don't have a choice.
待ってくれ有村
I tried to stop Arimura, but Kurusu cut me off.
ねえタクル、今日あなたたちに怪我をさせたのが誰なのかそれはわからないわ。けどまた襲ってくる可能性があるんでしょ。何も知らないままじゃ私は何もしてあげられない。ただうろたえるだけで何もできない。そんなの嫌なの。だから全部聞かせて。私にも。羨ましいですね。あ、いえ何でもないです。で、クルス先輩に話しちゃってもいいんですか？
I slowly nodded.
でも有村クルスを巻き込む前に一つだけ聞いてもいいか
私にですか？
僕はお前のことまだよくわからない。正直信じていいのかどうかも。
なるほど、そうでしょうね。
でもなんていうか今は悪いやつじゃないような気がしてるんだ。だから聞いておきたいんだけど。
だから何をです？
お前は少なくとも その僕らの敵じゃないんだよな。お前のせいで僕の大事な誰かが死んだりしないよな。
Arimura thought for a moment as she looked at me and Kurusu. And then,
まあさっきは宮代先輩に助けてもらいましたし、恩をあだで返すってのもどうかと思うんで誓っときます。私のことは先輩たちの味方だと思ってて問題ないですよ。
I mean, that was obvious, but people will die. Oh
そ
yes.
っか。
おっと、ただしベタベタ慣れ合ったりするのとか大嫌いなんで、その辺はよろしく。
Then she smiled, just a little. That may have been the first time I'd seen a real smile from her. Shinjo looked up at the huge white building and sighed loudly. Ah, Tokyo General Hospital. After Kurusu's report, he decided to visit it himself. It was almost midnight. Visiting hours were long over and he didn't have an official warrant. He was here entirely of his own volition. But as he saw it, he was never getting a warrant the usual way, so this was his only shot. Normally he'd want to slowly, painstakingly build up a case, but it seemed to him that searching this hospital was so important that there just wasn't time to spare.
久野里美代の話が本当であることをまず確かめる。そうすれば令状なんていくらでも出るようになるはずだ。
After his own investigations, he'd found that something strange had started happening here in 2007, 2 years before the earthquake. At the time, there was a treatment facility in Shibuya called the Arc Heart Medical Association that was involved with some kind of cult. On the surface, it was a mental health clinic staffed with talented doctors from university hospitals. There was no way to know what they'd actually been doing, but evidently some people had suspected that there were brainwashing troubled patients. But suddenly, the facility was reborn as a hospital with a non-profit assisted living facility. And all the doctors at Arc Heart Medical and fired were rehired at Tokyo General Hospital. And then, 6 years ago, there was a new generation madness. The fifth victim in the case. Takashina Fumio, the victim of the so-called brain-dead case, who'd been kept alive for a week after his brain was removed. He'd worked at General Hospital.
一体なんだこの気味の悪い符号は。
There was too much that seemed suspicious.
こういう時先輩ならどうする？
And then he shook his head. Do it your own way. That's what they would have said. Either way, if he can get proof of what was in this facility's basement, the case could take a whole different turn. Even if there was something big lurking in the shadows behind this case, if he presented incontrovertible proof, the police would have no choice but to act. Why doesn't he have a partner? Why don't these people have partners to go with them? I don't understand. A lot of people involved. The lives and dignity of the victims who've been turned into blah 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 blah.
人体実験か。胸くその悪い話だ。
If some of them had been forced into these experiments, that was a big problem.
それじゃあ一ついきますか。
His voice was somehow relaxed, yet driven. He'd learned and memorized the location of the facility. He snuck in from the ER loading zone and headed to the basement. The temperature there was clearly different from the areas above. And then he went to the autopsy room.
確かここに地下への入り口があると。
He opened the breaker box and saw the card reader inside.
こいつか。
He held out the card key that Kunosato had given him. And he heard the sound of an opening door.
なるほどね。こりゃ尋常じゃないな。
There was a hidden staircase in the back of the autopsy room. A part of him hadn't believed it until he'd seen it. Now he's sure. Hospital wouldn't need this. He stopped for a moment to take a breath and headed down the stairs. There was an old hallway at the bottom. It smelled of mold and dust. When he turned on his pen light, he saw that it was an old facility, and the walls were falling apart. They looked pretty fine to me. Looked like solid concrete.
でも間違いなくここは使われている。
If no one visits a building, it rots away. Unless someone uses it every day, it won't last long. But this place was different. It was old, but he was nearly certain someone was using it.
確かこの先だと言ってたな。
Shinjo followed the directions that Kunosato had given him as he headed toward his goal. His first stop was the monitoring room, which would have critical information on the facility. He wanted the data on the computer there, and then he wanted to find the room where the victims of the experiments were being kept. He turned down many corridors as he headed for his destination. The cell-like rooms he saw on the way concerned him, but they could wait for later. Right now, his biggest job was to get the evidence he needed.
ここか。
Obviously, he's not going to get it, otherwise the police would swarm the place, game over. Shinjo finally found the spot he was looking for. He used his card key to unlock the door. Then he swallowed and put his hand on the doorknob. When he got inside, he saw... He quickly ran to the other room, the prison where Yamazoe Uki had kept the test subjects.
冗談じゃない。まさか。
He quickly found the room and flung open the door. I guess they cleaned it out. And then he stood still. There was... nothing there. No victims, no beds. None of the things that Kunosato had told him about. The monitoring room had been empty. There were no security cameras, no computers. Nothing at all. All that remained was the simple fact that there was nothing left at all. Well, we knew that was going to happen. That's what happens when you kidnap the girl.
なあ、宮代、部活行くんだろ？
もちろん。今日はいろいろと事件について整理したいんだ。
んじゃ、行こうぜ。
あ、悪いけど先行っててくれ。
なんだ、用でもあんのか？
用ってか、今日掃除当番。
I pointed to the other students who were moving the desks and sweeping the floors.
ああ。しかしなんで生徒に掃除とかさせるんだろうな。
確かにな。そもそも生徒が学校を掃除するなんて習慣があるのは日本を含めわずかな国だけで。
ああ、ストップ。一席ぶたなくていいから。んじゃ、後でな。
あ、たく。
Time to get this finished and head to the club room. I saw a scrap of paper lying on the floor next to the garbage bin. Someone had probably tried to throw it in the wastebasket and missed, then left it there. I really wish they'd think about these people that had to do the cleaning before they did that. I took a quick look around. There was another student named Tanaka right nearby who was mopping up the floor. Fortunately, there was no one else around. Okay, let's try this. I visualized the scrap of paper lifting off the ground. Well, can I do it? I took the scene I'd imagined and tried to strike Tanaka. And then...
Yes.
The scrap of paper floated upward, just like I'd imagined. And then it floated into the garbage can.
Nice.
I did a little victory pose. Is that really his power? Okay, I'm surprised they guessed it right. Tanaka was looking around in surprise. She looked at me, a little afraid.
ねえ、宮代くん。
あ、はい。
今さ、なんか紙くずがね、勝手にゴミ箱に。
What, are you crazy?
手も触れてないのにゴミ箱に入ったっていうか、ね
え。まさか何かの見間違いじゃないですか。
うん、そうだよね。
Still, she stared at the garbage can, unsatisfied.
ゴミ捨ててきたいんですけど、いいですか？
ごめんね。
I took the garbage can out into the hallway. Phew-wee! Oh, this is how it starts. And then next is a bloodbath. It had already been 3 days since Arimura and I had been attacked by the pyrokinetic. We'd been worried that she might attack us again, but until now, nothing had happened. Thanks to that, we'd finally calmed down, and today I was feeling good enough to revisit what we knew about the case.
まず話を始める前に紹介。
チャオス、いつもニコニコ笑顔が一番、有村ひなえです。これからよろしくね。こちらこそよろしく。パチパチパチ。
It was still hard to keep up with the way her mood seemed to change all the time. Serica was applauding, but no one else was. Kazuki was playing ESO2 or some other game. WoW Classic. Like she always did, she turned around to take one look at Arimura, then went back to her computer screen.
有村は別に新聞部に入るわけじゃなく、あくまで協力してくれるということで。
一応所属は文芸部なんで、でもまあ固いことは抜きにして、とりあえず来れる時は顔出すってことで、どうか一つ。
For what it's worth, I'd already told all the newspaper club members about Arimura's power.
ねえねえ、ひなちゃん、ちょっと聞いていい？いいよ。あ、でも3サイズは乙女のひみ。
有村の3サイズは別にな。
おい、こらてめえ貴様。
And then her mood changed again.
ひなちゃんってさ、どれが本当なの？明るかったり、真面目だったり、怖かったり。そうだな。どれだと思う？やだな。そこまで真剣に考え込まれてもな。ただね、一つ言えるとしたらさ、嘘か本当か分かっちゃうっていうのはセリが思ってる以上にずっと大変だってこと。こうやってふざけてないとやってらんないくらいにね。
Serica seemed lost in thought, as if she didn't really understand.
あ、そうそう、そこのあなた。
Kazuki jumped a little.
ねえねえ彼女、君さ1年だよね。あーごめん、できれば口に出して言ってもらえるかな。
Getting off on the wrong foot.
ああ、ひなちゃん、ダメだよ。はなちゃんは喋らないから。え、そうなの？それって喋れないってこと？
いや、そういうわけじゃないはずなんだけど、とにかく喋りたがらねえんだよ。だから俺たちもまだ一回も和樹の喋ってるとこ聞いたことなかったりしてな。
へえ、そうなんだ。
Arimura stared at Kazuki's face.
オッケーオッケー。和樹はなちゃんでいいんだよね。ってこと。じゃあ花、これからよろしく。
I thought Arimura might have found it difficult to get along with Kazuki, but maybe I was wrong. It is just about the 20-minute mark, and I'm afraid I can't go a little over like I usually do this time. So stay tuned for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!